Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I am your host, the amazing T Street. And I wanted to get started today because I promised you on Friday that we were going to kick off a new season. This new season for this year is is literally called Coffee with Tea Curating New Seasons. Curating New Seasons. It's the new logo. I hope y'all like it. I hope that it meets with your approval. I got some feedback from my young people yesterday. They told me how to fix it, how to make it better, how to tighten it up a little bit. So I'm grateful. So I'm going to jump right in today. Curating new seasons. That's today's topic. Curating new seasons. Curation happens, when we start to create and put together and organize and structure things differently. That's how you curate something. When you curate an art exhibition, you gather all the pieces together. And then once you have them gathered, you start to figure out where they go and what makes sense and what story they tell when you put it all together. So this year, Coffee with Tea is going to be a place where we can slow down long enough to think clearly because new seasons aren't just about change, they're about curation. And curation means that we don't rush, we choose. So the first thing that we got to do, y'all, in this new season, good morning, Dr. Chandra. If we're going to create, we're going to curate new seasons, the first thing that we have to do is we have to decide the pace of this season. If we're going to curate a new season, you got to decide what the pace is. Every season has a tempo, and not every season is meant to be fast. Some seasons are meant for building, some seasons are meant for healing, some seasons are meant for listening, and some for resting without guilt. I can't tell you what your season, good morning, Alana. I can't tell you what your season is meant for. But I can tell you that whatever it is, the mistake that we make is assuming that every season requires urgency. The wisdom that we have is when we match our pace to our purpose. Wisdom is when we match our pace to our purpose. Just because life is moving fast doesn't mean that we have to. What speed does my soul need right now? Not my calendar. Sometimes my calendar requires this, but my soul needs this. So I'm this year asking myself as I curate a new season for the Amazing T Street, how can I match my pace to my purpose, not to my calendar? So that's the first step. Good morning, Jackie. The next step, we have to curate your input before you expect better outputs. Y'all, we want great outputs, but we don't want to take the time to develop the inputs that are good morning, Janae, that are happening within us. Curate your inputs before you expect better outputs. What you allow in will shape what comes out. Y'all, if you eat corn, y'all know corn come out the other end. It just is what it is. This season will be shaped by what you listen to, what you scroll through, what conversations you keep replaying, what voices you give authority in your life and in your mind and in your spirit. You can't expect clarity while consuming confusion. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back because I know y'all caught it, but the people in the back might have missed it. You can't expect clarity while consuming confusion. Curation begins with guarding your inputs, the things that you take in. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you scrolling through? I don't watch all the new stuff anymore because it literally was making me manic. I'm like, I can't take all that in and still produce good things out for young people. Not just managing our outcomes, managing our input. Your peace is a product of what you keep pouring into yourself. You can't say, I'm guarding my peace, and you go on social media and watch the foolishness. There's no way you're really intent on guarding your peace. The devil is a liar. Good morning, Dominique. And so are you. I just came by to tell somebody today that you've got to be intentional about your inputs so that it can guide and direct your outputs. Because if you put corn in, corn is coming out. If you put good things in, good things will come out. The third thing that you got to do if you are going to curate a new season, you have to intentionally choose what you'll cultivate. Y'all, this is so important. Cultivation comes when curation is on purpose. What do I want more of in this season? If you want more faith, try God more. What practices will support that growth? I can't say I want to be more faithful, not faithful, faithful. I want to be full of more faith. If every single time I do things, I do what is safe. Because what it says is I trust me, but I don't trust God. That's facts. Who gets access to me? Y'all, when you're cultivating something with intentionality, everybody can't have access. Do you know that sometimes people don't understand armor bearers? They think that armor bearers are all about keeping, pastors safe. It's not. Sometimes it's about being the covering that keeps spirits that shouldn't be affixed to someone away. Be your own armor bearer in this season. Who gets access to you? Choose peace over pressure. Y'all, the things that give me mad pressure, I'm saying no to. Traveling a lot this season is probably going to give me a whole lot of pressure. So guess what? I'm saying no. I've already turned down 3 engagements because it would make my calendar too stressful. I seek in this season alignment with God's purpose more than applause. Alignment over purpose. Depth over distraction. New seasons don't reward busyness, they reward intention. This season doesn't need you to hustle harder, it needs you to choose wiser. I'm hustling, I'm hustling. Can I tell you, there's some people making mad money who ain't got 3/4 of the hustle that you got because you're working harder, you're not choosing wiser. So, as we begin this Coffee with Tea series, remember this: you don't wake up in a meaningful season, you design one. I said it. You don't wake up in a meaningful season, y'all. You design one. This is the season where I'm going to be telling some truths, and some folks will be a little offended. It's not meant to offend you. It's meant to make you better. I'm asking people to make me better, so in the meantime, I intend to make all of us better too. Before the schedule fills, decide what you're cultivating. If I would let's do it with the coffee mug. Here's to curating seasons that nourish us, not just keep us busy. I don't know who needed this message today other than me, but I needed this message this morning about how do we curate new seasons. Y'all, Wednesday is the last day you're going to be able to catch Coffee with Tea on Facebook. I have posted on my Facebook page how you can catch it on my YouTube channel. I am no longer going to be using Facebook as one of the platforms because Facebook deletes the content after 30 days. So if you want to keep following me, y'all, I put the link on there. It's on my page. It gives you all of the ways that you can find me on my YouTube channel. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'm not trying to get more subscribers. I'm trying to keep my content. If you subscribe to my channel, when I go live, it'll send you a ding. It'll remind you that I'm going live, so you don't have to go, oh my God, T's on. So I just came by to tell someone today, this is Coffee with Tea, and our topic this season is curating new seasons. I'm the amazing T Street. Absolutely, positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So I dog double dare you to begin the curation of your next season. Have an amazing day.